So now on a lot like this, every challenge, this is a good lot for me, guys. If I can master this lot right here, it's about mastery. I think every challenge you can think of is right here on this lot. Every challenge that I can think of is right here on this lot right here. All right, let's go over all the challenges right quick. First challenge, this is a corner lot. Corner lot has two front yards, which means that typically the front yard setback is going to be more than the side setback, and sometimes it's going to be more than the rear setback. So the front setback is going to be 25 feet, okay? So that gives you, that limits the amount of space that you can set this house on this lot. As you can see right here, guys, this is how this house is gonna set on this lot right here. So this is the lot. This is a corner lot right here. This right here, we're gonna talk about this in just a second, but this right here is the house. This is the proposed house, and actually we gotta increase the footprint of the house just a tad bit. And we're probably gonna catty corner the house a little bit more so we can deal with that rear setback. So, all right, so that's number one. So you're limited on the side of the house and in the front of the house, or whichever way you want to be the side. So each one of these could be fronts. I can set the house aimed that way, or I can set it aimed this way. Since this street right here, by the way, that's my house right down there in the middle. But since it's set like this right here, I'm gonna aim this house kind of this way, guys. And this is gonna be damn near perfect. Because what's gonna happen, there's a couple different things I'm doing here. I'm gonna try to explain everything to you guys. I'm gonna aim this house this way so everybody that's driving up this street, this house elevation is very pretty. This is, you know, if you can see my house down there, my house actually have a really nice front elevation. Can't get a good picture of it. It has a really nice front elevation and curb appeal. This right here house is even gonna be better. So what's gonna happen is, and you kind of look at the other houses on the street, they're not gonna have the elevation that this house is gonna have. So this house is gonna, as soon as people pull on top of this hill, they're gonna be staring right at it. This is what you want. Now, so the house is gonna be kind of sort of faced this way, but this is gonna, I'm gonna use this as my front. This right here is gonna be the side. Now, this is a really, really busy road right here. It's going up here. This is like Eagle Point, like one of the main roads in Eagle Point. And so, you see I marked these trees before my excavator guys got here? Mark that big old white oak, man. That's a big tree right there, buddy. So I marked these guys. That guy may have to come out. I don't know yet. He may have to, yeah, he I don't know why they didn't take that big boy down. Looks like he's gonna have to come out. But I left these right here to create a buffer from this busy road to this house. So hopefully these leads come in by the time we get ready to sell this house. By the time things start happening on it, maybe it'll be kind of full of leaves and it won't create much of a, you know, sound. And also the windows on this side, we probably triple paint them. So that'll be more of an insulation, so you won't feel that much sound coming over there. All right, so that's that. Now you see how this lot, man, it just goes up. So guys, originally I was gonna put this house on a basement, but I don't want the whole basement to stick out the ground because we're going up back there. So what we're gonna do is I decided, and I had to talk to the bank. We had to, you know, I gotta do a revision to the plans that I had, and we're gonna redraw it and just do it on a slab. So we're gonna make this thing out of a slab. Now we will have a wall back here. This right here, once we dig this out, we probably go all the way back here close to the property line. We'll dig all that out and we'll have maybe 10, 15 feet of yard space, but we're gonna have a wall back there, a geostone wall, similar to my neighbors over here. My neighbors got one over here. So we'll have that there. Can't get out of that. Well, I'm not spending the money on basement. I'll spend that money, I'll spend probably half on the geostone wall. And then guys, the slab is gonna always be a whole lot less inexpensive But guys, you're not making a house cheaper. You're actually doing trade-offs. So instead of doing a basement, I'm gonna spend my money on a wall back here that's gonna go around back here, which is gonna create a back fence for if you got dogs or pets or something like that. So that's what you got. You can see the back corner of the house is right. I think that's the back corner of the house, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go look at that. Yeah, that's the house box. That's the house box right there. Yeah, that tree gotta come down. That's the house box right there. But we may not, since it's turned out a catty corner, we may not have to take as much as, we may be able to leave that here. All right, so that's that. All right, guys, here's the next thing. Guys, this house is on a septic tank. So we can't get public sewer. These guys over here got public sewer, which would really be easy, man, because you can really just set this house right here, man. You can dig the basement right here. It would just be perfect. You can utilize most of this yard right here. You got your driveway going up here to the front load garage, or however you're gonna do it. And you can actually utilize this right here if we didn't have to deal with our on-site sewer. I hear some deers up there. When I turned around, they stopped moving. So most of this yard, now you can see right here, this is what the engineer came in, and this is what you call, he dug in here, and they got to test the soil to make sure that the soil will perk. And perk just means that the waste on this site, now you're gonna have a septic tank that's gonna get all the solids, the tank. Then the tank is gonna disperse into the field lines, and you're gonna have 3 field lines going this way. It's gonna be going like this right here. And those field lines are gonna be about 60 feet. And there's so many field lines you gotta put in the ground. But the one thing you can't do, guys, listen to me. If you have a job, and that job doesn't have public sewer, which means you got to do septic. Guys, the first thing you want to do is go talk to I got this upside down. You want to go talk to an engineer, a septic engineer that does septic tanks. You want to go talk to him. You want him to come out here and test this soil and find out where you can put your field lines. First, that's the very first thing you're going to do. And what I'm doing out here now is I'm marking where my field lines are going to go based on what the engineer gave me. I'm marking it, and I'm telling everybody, even my excavators, to stay the hell away from those field lines area. Because if he dig into it, if he cut into if he take one of these machines and cut into where your field lines are, you can't use those field lines. You can't use that area. And so now you won't have any way to dispose your waste on that site. So you just got a lot you can't do anything with. And that almost happened to me one time, guys, which is why I'm out here right now. So I got it. This right here, it's one hole. This is the perk hole where you dug. So I'm gonna take my field lines. I'm probably gonna run all the way from here, all the way across here, going this way, which we should be okay. So I need about 20 feet this from here to here. So 20 feet from here to here. That's what I need. And I'm gonna mark that off, and no one's gonna touch that. And I'm gonna start my grade about right here. So this is where we're gonna start cutting. I'm gonna stay about 5 feet away from there, and we're gonna cut this way. I'm gonna take this dirt, which is a lot of dirt, and I'm gonna take that dirt, and I'm gonna put it, you see those stumps here? I'm gonna build a driveway with that dirt going up here to the left car entrance garage. I'm sorry, yeah, left side entrance garage on this level. This is the highest level. We're sloping this way. So this is we're gonna go right up in here, boom, go into the garage. This is what we're gonna do, guys. This is the game plan that I gotta get on the front end. There's another lot back there. You can see where this guy came in and put his silk fence, but the problem he had on this lot is how you gonna drive up there? You can't, that's too steep. That slope. So there's an easement right here. There's an easement between this lot over here and this lot so that this guy can access his lot. But that slope is too steep. And this is what happens, man, I think when you got people buying when you got builders, well, this was a homeowner. So, because you can look at the silk fence that he put out here. He didn't even put a Class A silk fence like we have here. He went out here and put that silk fence up himself. And he thought he was gonna start building. He bought a lot that he really, to be honest with you, probably can't do anything with it. He can't get back there. Cars can't. Now, I have probably just created a solution for him, which if I build this right here up, and because here's the thing, the septic tank can't come over here anyway. No field lines can be right here. This is a cut for the street. So you can't do anything with this anyway. So we can put our gravel here. That gravel, this is a driveway. So we're gonna rise, we're gonna enter right here. Boom, we're gonna get right here. We're gonna drive up. See, we gradually coming up, and we're gonna tap in on this easement over here on this side, which is about 14, 15 feet. And we're gonna use that as our driveway. Okay, so we're gonna get it, that way we can get up, we don't have to go straight up like this right here, like this guy would have to do. So we'll do that, and then we'll, boom, go into our garage. And then if you catty corner the house, you got you a little pad where you can park. You got you a little turnaround there too. Now, this will help this guy up here, because what we could do is, I can grant him rights and give him an easement on this lot, just right here on the front, and right here and up here, so he can access his lot. So he might be in business again. Yeah, solution for that guy. All right, so this is what it looks like, guys. So like I said, guys, you don't want to touch this. So you're limited right here. The house that we picked, I like this. I like the front elevation of this house is beautiful. So I think I can make this thing work. But every challenge you can think of, septic tank, corner lot, hillside basement, well, not basement, but a hillside behind you that's really, really steep. There's probably a 12 feet jump from here to here. That jump is really, really fast. You know, this is what you got. So, the only thing I just hope we don't do is, you know, guys, my game is I hope I don't hit anything. The guy, everything look, this look almost like field. See, this chirp. But we need to cut into this right here, take all that dirt, move it down here, which is gonna be nice. That way we don't have to get too much dirt off the lot. And I think we got a game plan. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put where my field lines are gonna go. Kind of like the flattest area of this lot, and that's gonna do it. All right, guys, more to come.